side. I'm alright out here in a lost land. Heartbeat like a tambourine. These fever dreams won't let me sleep. So come real close, if only for a moment. I don't care where it's going, and show me what'll happen when you let love win. 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 Don't hide out. I know it's safe and sound when they're not around. Try your luck. I know it's not for sure, but it could be the cure. And I'm alright out here in a lost land. Heartbeat like a tambourine. These fever dreams won't let me sleep. So come real close, if only for a moment. I don't care where it's going, and show me what'll happen when we let love win. 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 Can you hear, can you hear, can you hear my voice? Coming through, coming through, coming through the noise. I'm floating through outer space. I'm lost and I can't find a way. Oh, all the lights going dark and my hopes destroyed. Help me, is anybody there? Save me, I'm running out of air. Calling out Mayday. Calling out Mayday. It's so dark out here in space. And it's been so long since I've seen a face. My eyes are shut, but I can see the void between you and me. And I feel like I'm going insane. Help me, is anybody there? Save me, I'm running out of air.
Hello, hello, hello. Am I coming through? Can you hear me? Do I need a nap? Answer to more on all of these questions is something. Hey Rue, how's it going? Oh, I thought there was a person chilling out over there.
Gonna put up a fight.
Seems like the picture of an ideal life. Oh. I've genocided the robots. All is well. Oh, it's been a long week. Would be a way to describe it. I need to turn this down a little bit. There we go. Fuck. I haven't overslept today.
Saving these for the trail.
All right. Let's go meet up with the guy. I'm sure he's waiting. That is a good question. Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Explosions and shouts from outside the embrace. I wonder what's going on.
Death and destruction as his suspicion.
Aloy, you're here.
I am.
You have the fire arrows.
I do. Those explosions and shouts beyond the embrace. Is that the trouble you were talking about?
You will know soon enough. Until then, we wait for dark.
Wait for dark? I got Odd Grata her rabbits, for which she thanked Allmother, of course.
It was All-Mother working through you to bring her the rabbits.
You
I
always say
appreciate your
that, but
confidence
I was
in me.
there and I hunted alone.
And you always say that.
I'll explain
and
in a
so
minute.
Make yourself alone.
Going through this bit here.
I saw Karst and got that tripcaster I was talking about.
I hate to think what that outlawed trader charged for a weapon of that make.
It wasn't cheap, but the caster is worth it.
Perhaps. You'll know it's worth soon enough.
I don't understand. Those explosions are outside the embrace. What can we do from in here?
The lesson will be taught in due time, Aloy. Till then, we wait.
Look, Rost. I've thought it through, and I'm not going to shun you after the proving, okay? I won't do it. I'm not about to pretend that you never raised me.
Aloy, the law forbids all contact.
It does, and I don't care. I know what duty means for you, Rost, but all tribal law has ever done for me is take things away. And that's not gonna happen again.
Aloy, I must obey the law.
And so you will. I knew you'd say that, so this is what we'll do. I'll come to you in secret. No one will see me, so I won't get in trouble. And I know you won't talk to me because it's against the law, but I'll talk to you. It'll be my crime, not yours. You'll just listen. And that's how we'll handle this.
You've put a lot of thought into this.
I know. So you can stop worrying. It's handled.
Yes. So it is.
I don't think it's handled for some reason.
Still a while to go before dark. I guess I'll get some rest.
Good idea. There'll be no time for sleep tonight.
Okay. So. We'll do a recap into the life of Becky. So I've been looking to buy a house, right? I found a house. I put an offer in. The offer was accepted. All good things, right?
Opening a gate for an outcast?
I'm sure my roommate's
Some
not
who
around
are
while I talk
shunned
about
reaped
this.
honor before disgrace.
So much for tribal law.
I spoke to no one, and now we must
Yeah,
both
that
keep
sounds about
silent,
right.
for we are outside of the embrace. These are the true wilds, Aloy, with threats unlike any you have ever faced.
That carcass. What sort of beast was that?
So I get back to my place after I put the offer in, it was accepted and signed all the paperwork and all that. And I tell my roommate, hey, I'm buying a house. I'm going to have to break the lease. And that's when everything went wrong. That's when all hell broke loose. Didn't talk a whole lot about it that day, but basically she said she won't let me. And the next day, me and my other roommate and her were getting together to talk about everything. And she flew off the freaking handle, man. Rue. I don't think I've ever been yelled at like that before in my life. Told a lot of times I make poor financial decisions too. And that I was going to get sued. Yeah. So that's been going on while I've been already too far into the process of buying a house to where I can no longer stop the process unless there's something catastrophically wrong with the house. So basically, as it is at the moment, I am buying a house in December is when I take it over. And I will have an apartment until June. And I have to pay for both. And the roommate who is going to rent for me in the house is staying in the apartment till June, paying rent there. So they won't be able to pay me for rent on the house because they won't be living there until June. Which means a house I can't afford on my own that I have to afford on my own with an apartment on the side. And maybe a lawsuit, although I don't honestly, I don't think she could sue me even if she really wanted to, which I don't think she does. But yeah, that's what I got going on. She says she didn't know about this beforehand. I believe her, but at the same time, I don't know how she didn't know. Because I'm pretty sure I told her, although it was in passing. But I've been showing her houses I have been, going to, looking around, taking pictures with a realtor. And I don't know how that kind of stuff has worked where you're from or how familiar you are with it, because as far as I know, you haven't bought any property. But usually when you start going around to places with a realtor, you do that when you're going to buy. You know what I mean? Oh, hello, problem child. How are you? Just gonna park it right next to the microphone, huh? And see how it is. Yes, invite yourself up here. Hi. How are you? How are you? Are you a problem child? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. The Roo says hello. She says purr. Not much of a talker, this one. Yeah, as soon as I got home from work today, I had an armful of cat. Took less than 30 seconds after I sat down at my desk. Okay, let's get back to the game. But yeah, I had my home inspection today. Went through, took a look at everything. Lost another $400 because I had to pay a home inspector. Yeah. This is good information, though. Pointed out a lot of things that I definitely would have missed. So it was worth
Tribe
it.
calls it a sawtooth, and it's something new. Something angry. Since they first started appearing 10 years ago, they have killed many braves.
Yeah.
Because it is costly. So far, and I haven't paid for the house yet, I have paid $6,200. And this is before the house. And the home inspector found some issues. Yeah, it's a lot of money. And then the house itself is going to cost $235,000. So there's that too.
Follow the path. It's not far.
That cabin. What happened to it?
A machine, that's what.
What sort
How
of
are you
machine
so
does that?
cute?
The sort of machine
Yeah.
you're hunting now.
Don't go to sleep in my arm.
Oh.
I see how it is.
I see.
Can't play the game if you keep holding onto my arm. Okay.
I'll watch your carcass. I'll harvest the parts.
Watch your surroundings.
What's the surrounding? How have you been, Roo?
Seems quiet.
It won't be much farther now.
Why are we the only ones out here tonight? Why can't the tribesmen use this machine?
They did. The hills we passed are theirs. Tomorrow, they will hunt again.
They won't need to. This machine will be my kill.
Or your death, if you're
I like Rost. He's a bit by the books for me. Okay, bye, Kimchi. Good talk. He's a bit by the books for me, but he's sensible. Yeah, it'd be nice to smooth things over in the workplace, but I don't know. All it ever seems to do is annoy my boss. Does.
An entire lodge wrecked by sawtooths? How many were there?
I didn't bring you here to answer questions, Aloy. I brought you here to deal with that.
You mean the answer to the question?
Huge. How do you defeat it?
That will be for you to decide. This hunt is yours to make, Aloy. Yours alone. No matter what happens, I will not intervene. You understand? You are on your own.
I should stay out of sight. I can use the tall grass to approach. Okay, let's see. Where can I place my traps?
To be perfectly honest, I can probably take this bastard all on my own.
It saw me. I should scan it. See what that reveals. Oh!
Why did I bring you here?
Not to answer questions.
Aloy.
Survival requires perfection. It was a test to hone my skills against a dangerous new machine.
No. Follow. These are Nora hunting lands. They must be protected. If you hadn't destroyed the Sawtooth, how many Braves might it have killed or injured tomorrow? The lesson lives within the question, Aloy. For years, you've trained to win the Proving, but only for yourself. As a Brave, it will be your duty to fight for your tribe.
My tribe? You said I wouldn't need them.
But I never said the tribe wouldn't need you. The strength to stand alone, Aloy, is the strength to make a stand. To serve a purpose greater than yourself. That is the lesson you must learn. And remember it. After the Proving. And after I'm gone. We're finished here. Follow.
Shame him to death. You're shaming Rost.
Dawn has passed. This will be your last day in the Embrace as an outcast. Use the time to set your mind on the challenges before you.
Oh.
When it is time for you to go to Mother's Heart, I'll be waiting for you along the way.
I understand the final lesson, Rost.
Do you?
But if I'm going to stand for something, it'll have to be something I believe in.
Then I hope you find it, Aloy. I hope you do.
I'll go back to the cabin with you.
I'm not heading there just yet. I have other plans.
Oh, such as?
I'll be waiting for you when it is time.
Yeah,
I'll
he's
see you at Mother's Heart then.
You will.
a man of few words. And apparently teleportation. Mixing up game controls.
Sorry to spoil your fun.
I need to read through character things from both later today too, but honestly, I don't know if I have the energy to do it. I'm tired. I'm gonna be spending this weekend up north too. So this time of year in Michigan is hunting season. So my dad, my uncle, a couple of my cousins are up north.
Aloy.
I'm just gonna be up there hanging out at the cabin for the most part, but I'm gonna go and visit a friend while I'm out there. I mean, I don't have anything against hunting. Personally, I don't care for the taste of venison. I find it very dry. The dry, tough meat. I'm sure if you cook it certain ways, it makes it better, but you cook a steak from a cow certain ways, it also makes that better too. So, one of those things I don't really see the point of my partaking in hunting, because honestly, I don't see a point in killing for sport. Exactly. That'll give me a chance to shoot my gun too. It's been a while since I've used it. I could use the practice.
We must speak.
Must we?
So, it's time. Are you ready?
I can take a look around and see if there are any more quests that we can do, but to be perfectly...
Actually, not yet.
I see, Aloy.
I don't know if we need to bother with doing all the quests anyway.
Let us speak, Aloy. Are you ready?
Let's just go ahead.
Yes, I guess. It's louder than I expected.
You've never been so close before.
I guess everything's bigger up close.
Soon it'll all seem familiar. Like home.
I don't know about that.
Look for High Matriarch Tirsa. She'll help you. Any other concerns?
Any final lessons before I head in?
No. You've learned every lesson the Wilds have to teach.
It was you who taught me, not the Wilds. Not sure my bow and spear will be much help in there, though.
It is with bow and spear that you'll win what you've wanted all these years, Aloy. Answers.
What should I expect once I'm inside?
There will be people celebrating and feasting. More than you've ever seen in one place. No other village compares to Mother's Heart. It is the seat of the High Matriarchs, a center of Nora life, a jewel of the sacred land. Give it time, and you'll grow fond of it. As I was, back when I was of the tribe.
Are you sure they're gonna let me in?
I've told you, Aloy. By law, any child outcast can run in the proving.
And any who pass are made braves and are outcasts no more. I know that. But not everyone follows the law like you do, Rost.
Have faith, Aloy. The tribe will honor your right.
I'm ready to do this. See you back home in a few days?
You will not find me there, Aloy. Here. Take this, too. Remember.
Why are you talking like we'll never see each other again? No.
Because the shading
No.
in your face is
should be with the
terrifying and
tribe.
unnatural.
And I will always be an outcast.
But I told you, I have that figured out. I'll come to you in secret. I'll be the one breaking the law, not you. You don't even have to talk to me.
This attachment to me will only hold you back. It's my wish that you embrace the tribe. You've lived in isolation long enough.
Until now, I didn't.
For your sake, I must go where you will never find me. This is goodbye.
Well, you have a choice here.
No, it's not. You taught me how to track. Wherever you go, I can follow.
Not this time.
This time. And every time. I'll be wearing this when I find you.
May All Mother bless you, Aloy.
And you. I have to let him go. For now. First, the proving. After that, I'll see where his trail leads.
That's not really how your hunting really works. I mean, it can be, but it's not how my family does it. Really, I'm going to be exploring in my vehicle,
You will turn back, outcast.
going off the beaten path, find new places, that kind of thing.
Your choice.
Make way! Make way! Braves, stand aside. She is welcome here. Mother's heart is open to you, child. Come. I assure you, most Nora aren't so rude as those idiots.
You're Tirsa?
Who else would I be? Come on now. I've been waiting for this day a long time.
You have?
Oh, yes. But for the moment, I must leave you. I have other outsiders to keep safe tonight.
You what?
Envoys from another tribe, the Karja. Come to observe the proving, and oh, how the Nora hate the Karja.
Karja.
But that's my problem. We will talk later. In the meantime, enjoy the festival. Oh, down
do I.
the path to the right, you'll find an old friend who can't wait to see you.
But I don't know anyone here.
Try telling him that. We will talk later. May the goddess protect.
What is going on?
I know nobody. Down the path to your right. Do a thing.
Interesting.
I believe it's called cooking.
Aloy! It's you, isn't it? Over here. It is Aloy, isn't it? I'm remembering your name correctly?
Are you the old friend Tirsa told me about? I don't know you.
I see you don't recognize me. Well, it was a long time ago. Teb is my name. You were half my size when you saved me from a herd of machines.
I remember. You tried to thank me.
I never forgot that day. All these years, I hope to see you again, if you came to run in the Proving. As you can see, I didn't turn out to be much of a hunter. I served the tribe as a stitcher instead, a maker of garments and armor. In preparation for this day, I've made an outfit for you. I hope you like it.
What's it going to cost?
Cost? Nothing. Consider it the thanks I tried to give years ago. Long overdue. There. Try it on whenever you feel like it.
Thank you, Teb. I've never had anything like this before.
Well, it's yours. I think you'll find it affords more protection than what you were wearing. Every outfit offers some advantage. It's always a trade-off. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you any longer. Head for the Matriarch's Lodge if you want to find Tirsa. You'll know it when you see it. A large wooden building with an angry mob waiting outside.
Tirsa said something about envoys from another tribe?
Yes, that's what the mob's angry about. Karja visiting our sacred land for the first time in years. I'd expect to see some tomatoes fly, maybe rocks. Hopefully not spears. In any case, be ready to duck.
I should probably get up, but I'm not sure that's possible.
I think somebody had a little too much to drink. But oh, this guy. He gave me that outfit. Compared to the outfit I'm currently wearing. Although that's the one that you start with, so.
John, get down from there. Bad enough you're drunk. Why do you have to go climbing houses?
Oh, not supposed to go climbing on other people's roofs, huh?
Get down from there, now.
Oh, that's just what you want, isn't it? For me to fall on my head.
What I want is for you to climb down.
What you want is for me to have no fun at all.
Fine. Stay up on the roof all night if you want.
Yeah, I will.
Listen carefully now,
Not in a real
for
fight.
you'll have to tell this when I'm gone.
Yeah, it's equipment I had from the end of the last time I played through it.
Aloy, over here.
So it's much,
Karst?
much better.
What are you doing here?
Careful. Pretend like we've never met. I wasn't supposed to trade with outcasts in the wilds, remember?
How could I forget? And how generous of you to talk to me now.
Don't be like that. You know I'll be rooting for you in the Proving tomorrow. Can't wait to see the looks on some of these faces when you win. And if you need any last-minute supplies, I'm your man.
So, Mother's Heart. I thought you preferred the wilds.
Well, man can't drink alone all the time, can he? Truth is, I get lonely once in a while. There, I admitted it. Don't think less of me.
I won't hold it against you. If you give me a discount.
You can't be.
I'm joking, Karst. It's good to see you.
Don't go soft on me. All sales are...
I think I already have all of this stuff, so I'm just
All right
gonna
then.
go.
Time to go.
Good luck tomorrow, Aloy.
So we didn't meet Karst before, but he was the guy who was supposed to sell us the trip casket that Rost did not approve of.
In a moment, we shall bless the proving. But first, we have guests to welcome.
For 2 years, we have been at peace with Akarja. It is time to restore our bonds of trade with Meridian. These envoys come to us under a banner of peace.
An enunciation of gratitude written
Killers
by
and
the hand
slavers!
of
Yeah!
Sun King of
Killers and slavers!
Hey, hey!
Luminance of
Hold your fruit, Nora. Nora Faithful, hold your fruit. Now I'm Azaram, not Karja, so I'll put it to you straight. The 13th Sun King was a murderous bung. Oh, he was. He was a tyrant and a monster. He raided my tribe for blood sacrifice, just like yours. My own sister was taken. I hated the Karja. But the 13th King is dead. 2 years now. Who killed him? The 14th. Not because he lusted for power, but because someone had to put an end to his father's atrocities.
Yeah!
The message that this poor priest means to read is an apology. Straight from the lips of the 14th King. So please, can't you lend him your ears?
Thank you. An enunciation of gratitude written by the hand of Sun King Avad, 14th luminance of the Radiant Line. People of Lenora, on the eve of your proving, know the Karja stand with
Unknown
you
device
as
detected.
the sun's light
What's that mean? He's
frames
wearing a
the
focus,
stoutest
just like
trees,
mine.
as those you have nurtured.
You're the only other person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
What? A Nora? Wearing one of these? That's impossible. Your tribe fears the old places, forbids them.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I guess you're not. If you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
Apologies. A malfunction.
Oh, Lynn, you making friends with locals, are we?
I'll come back.
Wait.
No, we'll talk later. Have to go.
Whoa. Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey, you got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
His name is Olin? Who is he? And where did he get one of these?
He's just a scrounger with friends in high places. Now, he spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing. As for the trinket, well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel he sticks on his face. I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
Smooth.
What else do you know about Olin?
Is he really that interesting? I'm starting to get jealous. Well, he scours the wilds for ruins, digs up stuff, and sells it to nobles. When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that, not much to tell.
I've never seen armor like yours before.
You've never seen Vanguard steel? Well, let me introduce you. Ring-locked, impact-protected, sturdy enough to choke a sawtooth. It has to be. The Vanguard of the Sun King's best. Life-takers and machine breakers to a one. It might even give a Nora warmaid like you more trouble than she can handle.
With all that metal to slow you down? I doubt it.
Yeah, hard to say. From where I'm standing, looks like a pretty even match.
I thought your friend was gonna go down in a hail of fruit, but you really calmed the crowd.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I could do it. The Nora is still pissed with the Karja about the Red Raids, and who can blame them?
I wanted to ask you something else.
If you want. But I'll also be around after that blessing thing, if that'd be a better time to talk.
I never heard anything about Red Raids growing up.
He is
What
an
were those?
interesting character.
Your tribe was in war and you didn't even know? Were you kept hidden away? Did you have overprotective parents or something?
I grew up as an outcast, shunned by the tribe.
Oh, yeah, I've heard the Nora do that. That seems cruel, if you ask me. But even an outcast knows about the derangement of the machines, right? How they get deadlier every year? Well, the mad Sun King figured if he spilled enough blood to the Sun God, it would calm the machines. Didn't work. But for years, he raided the tribes and took captives for sacrifice. My sister among them. The Nora put up a good fight, but lives were lost.
So what happened? How did it all end?
The Mad King's own son united Karja rebels with Oseram freebooters. And together we did the impossible, took back Meridian and killed the crazy old king. So now the son sits on the throne and it's a big improvement. Under Avad, there's no more sacrifices, no more slavery. People from all tribes are welcome in Meridian now, even Nora exiles. You really should come visit.
Who are the Oseram?
Oh, that's my tribe, far to the northwest. We're good at three things: arguing, working steel, and brewing.
And freebooters. What are those?
I guess you could say we were mercenaries, warriors for pay. Except a lot more loyal than that makes us sound. Avad couldn't have taken down his father without our metal and muscle. And now, some of us serve proudly as his personal vanguard.
Or the dwarves. Germans or dwarves. Could go either way. Or the Scottish. Although the Scottish don't really work too much metal, I suppose.
Your sister was taken captive and sacrificed. That's terrible.
Captive, yes. Sacrificed, no. It takes more than a few Karja to finish Ursa. She got away, and now she's my captain. Captain of the entire Vanguard. Favored by the Sun King himself.
How did she survive?
Oh, that's a story, all right, but it takes a while to tell. Maybe another time over a drink or three? Or just come to Meridian and meet her yourself. I think you'd like each other. You're both rather, direct.
You said the machines have been getting more dangerous every year.
Yeah, I don't have to tell you that, right?
First I've heard of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just assumed everyone knew. Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't always pissed off like they are now. When a hunter came at them, they'd spook and run. So it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous, so long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way. But then the derangement starts up and everything changes. Now, when a hunter fires a shot, the machines snarl and charge right at him. A few more years pass and they start attacking people on sight. Going anywhere becomes a major risk. If that wasn't bad enough, entirely new kinds of machines start showing up. Bigger, meaner, and heavily armed.
Like the Sawtooth.
Yeah, 10 years ago, that one. But every couple of years or so, something worse comes along. Believe me.
So what's making it happen?
And no one knows. And the machines, well, they aren't telling.
Tell me about the derangement.
Well, the way I hear when a hunter saw it, but then the now, a few more years, if that wasn't...
Like the Sawtooth?
Yeah, 10 years.
So what's
And no one knows.
If the Karja have such a cruel history, how did you end up serving them?
The last king and his men were butchers. But the new king wants peace. There's nothing cruel about that. Besides, the Karja don't just fight, they build. Look, take Meridian. Next to it, everything else is just a bunch of sticks and stones.
Just how big is Meridian? What's it like?
Where do I even start? My tribesmen are masters of the forge, the best tinkers in the world. But when it comes to building, the Carja have us beat. The city soars over a canyon with more bridges than the Nora have roads and buildings tall as mountains. And across the valley stands the spire, like a blade thrust into the sky reflecting the sun. You really owe it yourself to see it. So consider that a challenge. Or an invitation.
Calm down there.
I want to ask you about something you...
Ask away.
I should make my...
Yeah. Look, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's obvious that you don't belong in this backwater. I mean, you're smart. You're obviously capable, and... well, I mean, look at you.
What are you talking about?
You know what. All right, if you ever visit Meridian, look me up. I'll show you around, make introductions. It'll be a whole new life, if you want it. Anyway, I have to go to that blessing thing, too. So, see you around, maybe?
Everyone's acting like these cursed Carja are honored guests.
I have to get to a place to save, I think.
Start the blessing when all aspirants are in place.
Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it for you.
Blasphemy. Sisters. Aspirants, before each of you sits a prayer lantern crafted by your mother. In her honor, light its flame.
I'll leave this one to you. Yes, it is. Good to see he grew up, isn't it?
In honor of Rost. And all he did to help me get here.
Oh, Mother, hear our prayer. What is the child but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another, passes the chain of love.
There's Erlen. I have some questions for him.
People always say that better next
4 minutes left.
Hello, Olin.
You know my name? Ah, guess Aaron told you.
Why did you act so strange when we spoke earlier?
Must be this festival. I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn in.
Stop dodging my questions.
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
I agree with you.
I've never seen anyone else with a focus. Where exactly did you find it?
In a ruin, north of the Claim. That's our name for the Oseram homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do. Go to those places for answers. Not me.
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
You're not a very convincing liar.
Do you always accuse people you've just met of lying?
Only the ones who aren't telling the truth.
Fire and spit, girl. I'm a plain hammered man with nothing to hide. You don't believe me? That's your trouble, not mine.
What are you doing here, Olin? Why come to Noraland?
Aaron needed a scout for his expedition, and a second for his drinking. That's all. Someone to stop the Sun Priest getting lost. When all this is over, I'm back to delving ruins, rummaging for scrap, scrounging up trinkets to sell.
So you're an explorer?
Just another Outlander, girl. A man's gotta make his shards. I just make mine in service to the King's court. That's all.
I don't understand. We have this device in common, but you can't wait to stop talking to me.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need the bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe. I thought you'd be different.
I don't know why you
Nothing
thought that.
personal. It really isn't. You should try to enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow. Always best to make every day count.
For the goddess to judge the Karja, not me.
Okay, 1 minute. Find a fire.
In my mind, the proving was a more solemn occasion.
There's too many fires in this village. I don't know where to save. There we go. Safe. Perfect timing too, it looks like. No. What makes you think that? Alright, I'll catch you some other time. Take it easy. A real way for reading people. Take it easy, Rip.